Welcome to the 7th video on electrostatics for grade 11s. In the last video we investigated the relationship between the distance between two charged objects and the electrostatic force that existed between these two charged objects. So that was experiment number 1, 2 and 3. And if we look at question 1, you'll see that that is what we did in the last video. It says in experiments 1, 2 and 3 the charges are kept the same and the distance r between them is first doubled and then it's tripled. A, describe the effect that this has on the force each time. And we came to the conclusion last time that it was the inverse square. So if I doubled the distance, the force was 4 times less, 2 squared. If I triple the distance, it's 9 times less. The force is 9 times less. 3 squared is 9. So it's the inverse square. And I showed you that using graphs. Now we get a look at the rest. Experiments 4, 5, 6, and 7. And that brings us to these other three questions. In question 2, it says, in experiments 4 and 5, R and Q1 are kept constant, and Q2 is doubled and doubled again. So let's go and have a look at that. In experiments 4 and 5, this is kept constant, yet these is doubled there and doubled there. So let's have a look what happens here to my force each time I do that. If we look carefully, you'll notice that in each of these cases the force went from 2,5. When I doubled the Q2, it became 5, so my force doubled. And when I doubled it again, it went from 5 to 10, so it is doubled again. So therefore the effect that it has on F is that it doubles each time. So how would you describe this relationship between F and Q2? It's directly proportional to Q2. In question 3, we're going to look at the next 2 experiments. In experiments 6 and 7, it says Q2 is now kept constant, so this is kept constant, but we're now going to change Q1. We're doubling Q1. What's the effect? Well, the force doubles and then doubles again. So the effect that it has on force each time is that it doubles it each time. And how would you describe the relationship between F and Q1? Is directly proportional. So let us go and answer the final question 4. Put all these relationships together. What is the proportional relationship between F, R, Q1 and Q2? So let's go and do that. Alright, we say firstly that F is proportional to 1 over R squared, inversely proportional to the square of R. We also say that F is directly proportional to Q1. We also say that F is directly proportional to Q2. And when we sum this all up, it's pretty easy. F is proportional to Q1 times Q2, the product of Q1 and Q2, and inversely proportional to the square of the distance between the two objects. And that leads us to Coulomb's law, which we'll investigate in the following video.